The Leo and Danny show.
I almost had a similar experience. I almost had to kill a guy in Slab City the other day. I pulled a shotgun on him.
Yeah, Mudflap went back.
Oh, it's my second time to Slab City.
You gotta talk into this part of the microphone.
Oh, this part, son bitch. Yeah, it's my second time to Slab City.
Nobody figures that out.
And yeah, so I almost had to shoot a guy in Slab City with a goddamn shotgun. He was knocking on my door at 2 a.m. I was Kahuna in the other room, and I was the one right next to it.
What are you talking about, rooms in Slab City?
Well, we couldn't stay there because last time I spent the night in Slab City, I got a death threat.
I want to set this up a little bit. So, Slab City, I've gone twice with Inland Iggy. I've worn out my welcome, in my opinion. For people who didn't see the video, the last time I went there, I approached a guy and his wife completely naked after the guy had already tried to scare me out of Slab City. I tried to apologize, but of course it was all in jest. My cock was dangling out, and we got chased out with rocks. People chased us and threw rocks at our car.
Yeah.
And I guess everybody in Slab City, or most of the local regulars, know who I am.
They do.
I cannot go back.
No, you can't.
Did you hear that? Who did you hear that from?
I heard from the first guy. The first time I went, the first guy I met was very worried about YouTubers, and you were the first one he talked about. He referenced your video. I'm like, oh yeah, that's our buddy, some bitch. And I'm kind of in the same boat now. I'm definitely not allowed back.
But he said he was worried. Did he say I couldn't come back or I would be shot?
Well, he didn't say that, but he was just worried about me and Jerry filming because he was like, I don't know what your agenda is and this and that and the other.
They got internet out there?
They have an internet cafe. They do. They have a couple YouTubers out there too. But I had a similar experience where I'm not allowed back there for sure.
Which YouTubers are out there?
Well, they have this guy I ran into at a bar. He had 8,000 subscribers. Named
Mr.
Community
Beast.
Cause. Shout out to Cause.
Mr. Beast has a home out there, doesn't he? He's there all the
He
time.
vacations there in the winter. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Mr. Beast went out there after I went out there, and his video of Slab City is abominable.
It's a fucking terrible.
They said they were there for 24 hours. They were there for 8. They had bodyguards, and they basically interacted with nobody.
I had bear spray and a gun. That's about it.
Did you see someone die as well?
Yeah, I was getting to that. I saw somebody die. Oh, well, and also, if you watch my Slab City Part 2 video from my first series, The People of Slab City, I met this nice guy, Poe, all right? And he was basically our tour guide around the slabs. And we got drunk with Poe. We started talking to him. He kept talking about his partner, and I thought, he seemed like a tranny. And like we get to the bar, his partner is a girl who identifies as a guy. He identified as a girl. They're basically in a heterosexual relationship with different steps. It was just too much. But anyways, he was a good guy, and I just found out he was beheaded a week before I went to Slab City.
In Slab City?
In Slab City, he was stabbed to death, beheaded, and thrown in a river.
Wow.
It just Slab City is a utopia. It just there's no currency, there's no you can just be
the last free
sexually
place
free
on earth.
It's the last free place.
It's the
and
last.
It's just the capitalist patriarchy is evil.
The final
okay?
frontier.
It's
Rest in
perfect.
peace, Poe, dude. Rest in peace, Poe.
But dude, like we had like Brooks tried to steal a necklace from their art museum there, and he got yelled at by this one guy, and I was like, Brooks, put it back. He's like, no, it's nice. And then I just hear, you better put that back.
This is the last trip. This is
the last trip.
This weekend.
This
or
was
the
about
weekend
2 weeks
before.
ago with Kahuna and Brooks, and Iggy as well.
Jesus.
And let's see.
Iggy came back though, huh? They didn't recognize him?
No, they didn't recognize. Oh no, he didn't get to the slab. Sorry, we went off-roading and we broke a UTV in an hour. That's a whole nother son bitch right there.
Yeah, let's just talk about the shotgun.
Yeah. But so the shotgun got pointed at him, and we just kind of booked it out of there to a couple other exhibits that we were going to, and we kind of finished up with going to Salvation Mountain. That huge hippie thing that was on Grand Theft Auto that they painted. It's basically their tourist attraction. It's their golden egg of Slab City.
Sure. Inland Iggy threw up in front of it in our first Slab City video.
Yes. And I had a firework and a big old son bitch, and I decided to light it off with
I challenge you to do this podcast without saying some bitch again.
What are the stakes? What are the stakes? Yeah.
I mean,
making Mudflap drink is pointless, so we shouldn't make him
Ubered
drink.
anyways.
He's got you Ubered here?
Yeah, I did.
We can do it.
Nah, he's gonna have to lay down on Dino or some shit like that.
But you have to do
Sit on
push-ups.
Dino's face.
Oh God, we already know I can only do 5. Son bitch.
He was an embarrassment. But continue with your story. I made him work out this weekend. It wasn't pretty.
Wow.
Oh no. But so we decided to light a firework off as a little coup de grace to Slab City. and we went to Salvation Mountain, and it was a 13-shot firework, a big ones too, like a professional. It was a fucking $50 firework, and I set it off. After the first one, it went from pitch black to this pitch black desert, just lit up. Flashlights, 4 different headlights, all coming our way, horns, like it was like all systems go. And I'm sprinting and I'm fat. Kahuna's trying to get the fireworks and get me. We run almost to the car. I fall face first, like just fuck up myself. I had like a little thing on there. And we get to the car. People, like, we see off-roading Jeeps, like, coming to us. They're not far away. We speed off. This one car almost T-bones us.
Wait, I thought you were allowed to do anything out there. You can't light fireworks?
No, you can't, and not at Salvation Mountain. And they take heed. They follow us. We hit about 100 miles an hour in my car. And then when we get to the Nyland, which is right next to Slab City, we're bobbing and weaving through the trailer park, because it's not a neighborhood, it's a goddamn trailer park, to, like, evade them. And eventually we lost them. We parked in, like, behind the hotel we were in, and like under a tree kind of, and put a tarp over the car, and like got right into the motel. It was real fucking sketchy. They followed us out of there. We're not welcome back.
Why didn't you just leave? Why'd you stay in Nyland?
Well, we want a little more content the next day, and we got it, you know. It was late at night.
Did it make you want to go back to just a simple life of coffee roasting with your pops?
Well, not a bad idea.
No, you know, this is a lot more fun and interesting.
Nice.
You know, life isn't about being safe until you die. It's about the stories you have while you're here and the amount of people you upset when you're gone.
Are you worried that the amount of alcohol you drink and marijuana you consume might cloud your memories one day?
Oh, it already has clouded my memories. Like, I know I had a damn good time in college.
Don't remember.
Don't have that many stories.
Mudflap, one thing I want to say to Mudflap is, were you able to capture this incident well? I noticed sometimes you film vertically. It seems the videography is not up to snuff, and I'm worried that nobody's going to have anything to view for this story you just told us.
Well, Kahuna's not exactly a videographer, but he did a surprisingly good job. I've learned that you have to do film vertical or sideways if you're going to do it on your phone.
How long did that take you to learn?
I think I did it 2 or 3 times in my own videos before I learned, to be honest with you. But hey, I've only had 18 videos or something like that. Like, we did have the sound off for we went shotgun shooting, and Kahuna was super reckless. It was funny.
How the Latino fans that you picked up? How they doing?
Oh, the Spaniards. Oh, shout out Plex and Salva. Yo soy Plex and Salva. They're great guys, man. I'm going to Spain after COVID calms down.
Oh wow.
Yeah, for about a month or 2, I'm be staying with them.